I can't wait for this next guy. He is coming on stage for the first time in his life. We've had so much fun with him. And ladies and gentlemen, his name is Mr. Ricky Watters. Come on, give him a hand. Let me hear it.
How's everyone? Good? It's nice to see everyone's friends and family showed up. My parents are divorced. Nasty, nasty divorce years ago. My mother hates my father. So I grew up in a small, small house with 4 sisters and my mother. We had 1 bathroom. Let that sink in for a second. Just me as the only man. And everyone in my family, my sisters were very competitive. When you live in a house with 5 kids, everyone's competitive. You know, 2 of my sisters were amazing athletes. They can run a mile in under 5 minutes. My other 2 sisters, if you put any instrument in front of them, they could play it. Me, I can masturbate in the shower in under 8 seconds. I learned how to do that. My mother was a chain smoker, huge chain smoker. The house would just billow with smoke. The neighborhood kids in their house would play normal games like hide and go seek. We would play stop, drop, and roll. To find each other in the morning, me and my sisters would go, Marco, Polo, Marco, Polo. It was insane. We left the house once, a couple hours, the house got burglarized. We came back, the burglar was still in the house. He couldn't find his way out. And we didn't even know he was in the goddamn house. Till a couple of hours later, he started yelling, Marco! Marco! My mother disciplined us a lot. Her weapon of choice was obviously hairbrushes because they were all over the goddamn house. So like I'd be in the corner, picking my nose or doing something that I shouldn't be doing, and then I get hit and spin around. It would just be a cloud of smoke. She wasn't even there. She was like a Marlboro Light ninja. Gone. Sundays in our house were the worst. That's when everyone was getting ready to go to church, and we'd all load up in our white 1987 Astro van, or as the neighbors called it, the white trash mobile. And we would drive to church, you know, about 5 minutes, and my mother would give us her sermon, which consisted of, everyone shut the fuck up! And that money better make it in the poor basket, Rick. It better make it there. And please, no more doubling up on the goddamn wafers. My mother actually taught religion class. Can you believe that? Religion class. So we would get to the church, me and my sisters would go into the actual rectory of the church, and my mother would go down the hall to teach 1st grade religion class. And I would look while she went in there, and I go, this woman just tried to stab me in the neck with a fork at the breakfast table. Like, who's sending their 1st grade kids to this woman? Like, what is she teaching them? Like the commandments that we grew up on? Like, thou shalt not touch my Marlboro Lights? Or, honor thy mother because your father's a total asshole? Or my favorite always like, Rick, stop coveting yourself so much in the bathroom. But she has not changed. You know, if I'm in a room with my mother and I'm yelling at one of my kids, you know, she'll call me over and she'll be like, you know, Ricky, there's other ways to discipline your children other than yelling at them. You remember when I used to take the hairbrush? Yeah, Mom, I understand. I remember the hairbrush. Thank you. Enough. So my real job is I'm a private investigator. Super exciting. I know, you can clap, it's exciting. It's terrible. I follow people around all the time. They're all out on disability. Everybody's out on disability. Scamming this, scamming that. I only follow people around at night. Because during the day I'm in my house because I'm also out on disability. Nobody followed me and now nobody's here. We're good. Don't record this, please. So I was in Queens yesterday working, and I got to a red light. I stopped at the red light, and I got rear-ended by one of these motorized gas-powered scooters. Have you seen these things? Terrible. They're everywhere. So I get out of the car, and I walk to the back, and I look at the damage, and I look at the guy, and I say, Guy, I can see that you don't have a license plate. Do you have any insurance? And he just goes, nope. I go, here we go. I go, what do you have? He goes, I have a Kung Pao chicken and pork fried rice. I said, oh my God. I said, you think Kung Pao chicken and pork fried rice are gonna pay for the damage on this classic 1987 Astro van? I said, do you have anything else? Anything? He goes, 2 more egg rolls. I said, deal. That's my time. Thank you guys so much.
Ricky Waters, come on, give him a hand. Ricky Waters. Ricky Waters.